Welcome to RSPB Dungeness, a change of scenery. I haven't been down here for a year, I think. Yeah. Anyway, I can make these visits a bit more often if you kind folk would go to my link, buy me a coffee, at the top of my info page on the YouTube channel. And a little cheeky £5 goes towards fuel. This is the main barrier for me for traveling longer distance than Elmley or Cross Ness, doing all the local stuff. I can go and check nature reserves further away to give you some insights and some useful info. So every little bit means I can go even further. Now that's the begging out of the way. So we just arrived, already seeing birds on wires, which is always very exciting. It's like being on holiday. You see the telephone wires and all the cables and power lines, and there's always something on them. And immediately you know what a wood pigeon, a starling, crow, jackdaw looks like. So it's the smaller, slightly smaller ones that catch you. So I managed to pull into a gap, and we saw a linnet, and there was a slightly larger bird off to the left of that, and rightly assumed it was a corn bunting. I can already see little egrets, or maybe that might be cattle egret. Yeah, I think that might be cattle egret. I'm hoping for things like my first black tern would be good. That would be a lifer for me. There's been a black-necked grebe reported. Won't be a lifer, but I'll be happy to get some better pictures. And over here on the ponds, I can drive through here a bit like Elmley and look out either side at these ponds. And I've seen some swans. Now this is where I got whooper swans. How do you say it? And what's the other one? Oh my gosh. The other one with the yellow beak, Berwick's swans. Yeah, I'm looking out for those to get some better pictures, because they were very distant when I got them as a lifer, I think a couple of years ago. So yeah, I'm looking forward to a nice change of scenery. We're going to have a look at the bird feeders at the front, because there might be something unusual there that you don't normally see out in the open, like siskins. I think that's a kingfisher hovering. And I'm not taking a picture, and it just splashed in. Yeah, that's a kingfisher. I better get my camera ready. A kingfisher went up and it hovered for about what felt like about 15 seconds. Yeah, so I'm just going to set up here and see if I can catch it. Those are definitely cattle egret. So these are the bird feeders at Dungeness, always good for things like greenfinch and chaffinch. And just saw a couple of passes by great spotted woodpecker. So yeah, lots of grey tits at the moment, and blue tits. I recommend to stay as far back as you can, because they are, even though the feeder's there and they're used to humans to an extent, they're still very jumpy. So expect to stand here for 5 minutes and don't move very much. Keep your, put your lens up and hold it there, hide your face. And just, trying to, because the slightest little movement and they will go. But yeah, it's interesting. It's good to see greenfinch. Haven't seen them for a while. So the male one's obviously very green, and the female actually doesn't look very green at all. Probably could pass for a couple of things like a siskin or a linnet or something. Some house sparrows in there. Yeah, I think there's quite a few chaffinch. I think some of them have got I think most of them have got that disease on their foot. Yeah, basically just hoping for a siskin or something unusual on those. That hand dryer is excessively loud. Everything just jumped. Who decided to put the toilet block near the feeders? Just waiting for these people to go. Look, folks, do me a favour, right? Have a think about it. There's quite a lot of car parking space around here. In fact, there's a lot. It's never, ever remotely full. Don't pull up next to the bird feeders if you intend to sit in your car like these people did, opening, slamming doors, opening the boot, putting boots on, having lunch, slamming. At least I swear I heard about the doors and the boot opening about 8 or 9 times, talking, scratching the floor with their boots. Park over there and do that. Come on, have some common sense. Jeez. That's going to be one of my bugbear wind-up questions in my questionnaire of what's your biggest wind-up. And these people weren't 20-year-olds, and that's putting it mildly. Yeah, way older than me as well. Should know, if they like this hobby, it's like keep the disturbances to a minimum. No, better call it quits. I've got a lot to get done today. I'm not chasing a great spotted woodpecker. I've got a couple of seconds of it. So we're in the Dungeness hide now, and lifer alert. Finally got a black tern. It's very distant. I'm working on it, getting closer. I've got a bit of video, a couple of pictures, and it hints at coming closer and then doesn't. But anyway, let's do a roundup. So off to the left, we've got a platform with cormorants and I think juvenile greater black-backed gulls, lapwing. Platform just slightly more to the right. Again, a lot of lapwings. Out in the water, there seems to be sort of platforms that are submerged because the birds are standing in the water, and those are all greater black-backed gulls. They're all greater black-backed gulls. I don't know why there's no lesser or herring. There might be if I look very closely. Off to the right, we've got some tufted ducks. There's the black tern over there, waiting for it to come. It likes that tree line in the distance. Let me just turn you a bit. Yeah, so tufties down here, and then a couple of little batches of gadwall. What's that? Nope. Might be more than one black tern. I've got to keep my eyes open. What we got out front here? Is that a shoveler? I think it's a shoveler. Oh no, these are tufties. Hoping that I think the last time I was here. Oh wait a minute! Whoa! Is that a tufty or? No, it's not. I thought it might be a goldeneye. The last goldeneye I saw was here, and then on the islands on the far right, lots and lots of shovelers and teal, sprinklings of lapwing and cormorant, coots, starlings. Yeah, a couple of times everything went up. Didn't see anything at first. And then even the greater black-backed gulls went up. I mean, who's attacking them? No one. But that's a grey heron. Let's see if we can get that in video. Yeah. Going into land. We're going to land. Yeah. Nice landing. Let's perfectly overlay that. Oh yeah, speaking of heron, yeah, grey heron. Off to the left, there's another grey heron with a little white dot, and it's not little because it's the great white egret. Over there, feeding on the far left. The sprinkling of there's two grey herons. What are they doing? Oh, I'm filming them. Should be doing this in super slow-mo, but we've missed it. Where are they off to? Oh, he's coming around this way. What's he doing? You can hear it. Slow-mo. Let's see if we can get slow-mo. Wow, okay. Scared off all the greater black-backed gulls. So even those beasts are afraid of the grey heron. So apart, yeah, some gadwall floating around, and I think that sums up. We've got about 1 o'clock, so we've got most stuff now from the hide. I don't think we'll give the black tern another sort of 10 minutes to give me a good shot. I've taken a little bit of footage, and then flick to a couple of photos I'll have to zoom in and crop and clean up as best I can to go on the thumbnail.